understand the slope formula. So you don't need to draw a line to actually find its slope. You can just do it from a formula. I wrote this out sort of in the beginning of the video, but it hopefully will make more sense to you now. And to basically write out the formula before I show you how to do it, you can say rise equals y2 minus y1, run equals x2 minus x1. So slope equals rise over run is going to equal y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Very important to use this formula because you won't always have to actually draw out the line. So in our problem here in the book, this is point A, it's x1 and y1. Point B is x2 and y2. So in this problem, we could figure out exactly, based on what these are, we could plug them in to this formula. y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. Yes, so that's your formula. You could find it going through any of these paths. If you want to do y1 minus y2, that is equivalent. It just depends on which slope that you put first. So you could also say, you could say this, but you just need to make sure that the 1's are together and the 2's are together, and it will equal the same thing. So y1 minus y2, x1 minus x2, as long as the 2's are together and the 1's are together, both of them coming from A are together, both from B are together, then those would be equivalent. And so you could also say that slope is equal to this. Same thing. Example 5. A. Find the slope of a line passing through the points A, 4, 8, and B, 1, 4. We're just going to relabel these. So this one we're going to make be x1. This one's going to be y1. This is going to be x2. This is going to be y2. So now we've labeled all our things. We can take one of these formulas. Either one, doesn't matter. Let's go with the first one. So y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 is going to be equal to y2, which is 4, minus y1, which is 8, x2, which is 1, minus x1, which is 4, and that gives us negative 4 over negative 3, which is equal to 4/3, because those negatives there cancel. B says find it of P 2, 5 and Q 8, 2. What is the slope? These are 2 points on the line. So we're going to make it x1, x2, x1, y1, x2, y2. So now when we pick our formula, we say y1 minus y2 over x1 minus x2. That's going to be equal to 5 minus 2 over 2 minus 8 is equal to 3 over negative 6, which is equal to negative 1/2. Another way to do it is to use that second formula we were given, which is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And you'll see we get the same answer, because 2 minus 5 and 8 minus 2 is equal to negative 3 over 6. So in either case, the answer is negative 1/2. So you can see it doesn't matter which way you do it, you get the same answer as long as the 2's are together and the 1's are together. 2's are together and 1's are together. And the y's always have to be on top. because those represent rise. Try that on guided practice 6 and 7.